Seasoner
and Co.
It's doing me well. It's doing me very welcome to
Second-Hand Haunting,
where we read ghost stories out of a second-hand book I found in a second-hand shop in Melbourne and try and make sense of them.
Fun of them.
Sense of them?
Fun of them.
Sense of them.
Fun of them.
Seem trust with that.
Look, whatever happened would have happened. Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Callum.
Hey, Amber.
Hi, Callum. Hi, Ollie.
Hey, Amber. How you doing?
I'm good. Excited for today as well.
Yeah, you might remember this from our little Melbourne trip. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember wandering into, I think it was a little basement bookstore in Melbourne and me running out from a stack looking extremely excited about what I found?
Yes.
Now, without any spoilers, do you remember why I was so excited about this book?
I think Ollie's mentioned something like this before and you were excited to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I knew when I looked down the chapter titles that Ollie was going to have a great time with this one. And then I read it and I realised you're going to have a great time with it as well. Now, I'm not going to give you the chapter title because it will ruin the fun. Mm-hmm. But I'll explain a little of the context here. Whoops. This here is a book from a psychic named Echo Bodine.
Cool.
It is not her first book.
Sounds like a B-52 song. Go Bodine.
Her first book was called Relax, It's Only a Ghost. And she got so many responses when she published the book and went on the subsequent press tour that she had enough people writing letters to her to make a whole second book where she took people's letters and then answered them. This second book is called Dear Echo, Answers to Questions about Ghosts, Hauntings, and Things That Go Bump in the Night. And we're going to read a couple of reader-submitted letters today.
Initial thoughts, Ollie?
Oh, really interesting. I'll admit, Callum, I'm not exactly sure how it relates to me yet. But I'm always interested in a good ghost story. And I especially do love the crazy things that readers definitely send into books. So that's good. Actually, when I saw the cover, it felt like it had a very round the twist sort of design.
Yeah.
I did
It's
like
from
that.
that 90s period. Like a book wouldn't look like that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like we just discovered fonts on a computer.
That's the Jokerman font, isn't it? Yeah, from Microsoft Word 95.
Similar, somewhere along the lines of that one.
It's this far above self-published. But, like, legit published by a publishing company who I won't name. Also, as far as I'm aware, when I was reading through this book the first time, Echo Bodine is still alive, still doing seances and quote-unquote ghost bustings for people.
Wow.
I'm a strong believer in not retiring and continuing to work on like something. I think that like it's not something that necessarily affects me right now, but I just got to keep busy.
Yeah.
Go.
You've either got to keep wandering into people's houses burning sage or start a podcast. One of those two. So without further ado, I will read a letter to Echo from a concerned reader. Dear Echo, I'm hoping you can help me with a problem I can't tell anyone else about.
Ooh.
I feel kind of stupid writing to you because this does not involve a ghost. I think it's someone's soul.
Detached from their body and just...
So they're like still alive?
Yes.
Oh.
I think... See, I've omitted some of the preamble because I just want to get to the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a distinction between a ghost being the soul of someone who has died and just like a soul from someone who is living who, I guess, is getting up and wandering around astral projecting while
Astral
they're
projecting.
sleeping.
That was what I was thinking of. Astral projecting. Yeah.
Yeah. So we think maybe that's what's happening here. The first time it happened was 2 weeks ago. I was sitting at my desk and I felt someone watching me.
Sounds like an astral projection pervert. like not using their power for good,
Buckle up, Ollie. Then I saw the face and body of my girlfriend's husband.
Oh no.
Right.
Now, I will say, I believe this letter is from a woman.
Yeah, I was about to say, for a second I was like, whoa, what, your girlfriend as in friend, not as in...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're not all, like, in polycule.
No. Not yet. So, yes, she saw the face and body of my girlfriend's husband, but it was see-through. He was transparent. I saw him float into my body, and then I felt as if I was being made love to.
Okay. Well, lots to unpack there.
Take your time.
It sounds pretty bad. Like, doesn't sound consensual. Like, but I mean, I guess she could have run away.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the first thing it made me think of is like, like the movie Ghost. But like, would that be as romantic if the person was still alive but just like located somewhere else?
I don't know. I don't have the answers to these questions. The next sentence might make you... Oh, well, we'll see. I actually had an orgasm.
What?
Yes, Amber?
How long have you had this story in the back?
Since I went to Melbourne, I've been trying to get this episode going for so long.
I feel like it's the one book I don't want to make any actual dirty jokes about, which is ironic, really.
I think we should approach from the thing of, like, this didn't happen. Well, like, this didn't happen.
I mean, it sounds like a fantasy.
Yeah.
It does a bit. Like, if you're sitting... She was at her desk, right? Presumably working, maybe working
Oh, I
from
didn't even
home.
think about her being at work.
Yeah. Not only is this...
Just having like an orgasm in the middle of your workplace cubicle to your girlfriend's husband's soul.
I was picturing like a work from home
It's
scenario.
the 90s. They're not working from home.
No,
They
this
were,
is
they
in
were,
the
they
office.
were,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like,
These days, people would do that, but they have those little like
No!
just the person in the next cubicle being
No!
like, I'll have her job.
That was funny. And such a 90s reference.
Yeah.
When Harry met Spooky?
Yes.
Then he came out of my body
After he'd come in.
and left.
It's just like... And then to write in, to like, put it to page.
We're not done yet.
Oh.
But this woman certainly needs help from somebody so far.
Is it like a I don't know, like a mental orgasm? Like, I wonder how that all worked for her. Anyway.
Depends how candid Amber's feeling tonight. Ollie and I could not possibly begin to understand these feelings.
So anyway. So do you think that she went and told her friend that she cheated? He cheated on her.
We are not even halfway through this letter.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, things are gonna get crazy.
I sat there stunned. I couldn't even imagine making something like this up. I suppose that's the other option, that she just did make it up.
I mean, couldn't you imagine making it up? Is your imagination that limited that you couldn't imagine that?
Well, yeah, of course I could imagine it.
But what, she's like,
Maybe I
I
would-
couldn't even imagine it. Well, yes, you could.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, good point. This could be, like, seriously repressed.
Yeah.
This is a working woman in the 90s America. Grr.
Reminds me of, I don't know why, but like when I go through Instagram reels at the moment, like they keep popping up these like old dating videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, from like the 90s or 80s or whatever, where they
Oh, like video
They
dating.
send you tapes because there's no other way to see people's... Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And that's on Instagram?
Yeah, well, apparently there must be like someone that's like dug up the tapes and they like make pages where they just share dating profiles of people. I
might get that Instagram from you after.
Yeah, that sounds
I
pretty funny.
would. That's a follow for me. I'm following Long Lost Personals, which is the same thing, but for newspaper personal classifieds.
Do you know what? I don't even follow it. I don't know why it thinks it's just, I don't know why it's chosen me to, like, continue to, like, push that content at me.
You're clearly watching them.
Oh, I mean, it's like that can't look away type of watch.
I'm not looking to find my soulmate.
I hope not.
Speaking of soulmates.
Okay.
About 4 days later, I was at home watching TV.
Girl, come on.
And it happened again. And again this morning it happened.
Wow.
Echo, what is happening to me? Am I hallucinating?
Yes.
I like that it took 3 times before she was like, need to find someone to help.
Once, freak accident.
Yeah.
Twice, worrying. 3 times, right to your local...
Psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this thing the other day where someone was trying to kind of replicate their schizophrenia. I'm not saying this woman's schizophrenic, but like...
As in, like, making a video to, like...
Make it, like, so you could, like, see what they see through their eyes. So I was trying to show you, like, what their life was like through their eyes. And funnily enough, a lot of it was, like, these hallucinations, often, like, see-through kind of faces and people. And that were, like, saying words and stuff to them. And I was like, I mean, obviously horrifying.
Yeah.
Something that I've definitely never experienced before myself. And I do know, I used to have a friend that had schizophrenia, and he would sometimes, like, I saw him once just, like, kind of have what's...
An orgasm.
Like more of I was going to say more like an episode where he got so frustrated with like the voices and like seeing the people that he actually tried to like hit them and try and like bat them away. Like it was like out there on the grass by himself, and he was like just trying to like, you know, battle with like invisible like forces, I guess. So anyway,
So something like we're reading, not necessarily out of the question when it comes to schizophrenia.
I think that it could be plausible in that realm, is all I'm saying. And it's not, I don't think it's unheard of for people to actually have really vivid imaginations, fantasies, like visions and stuff like that. Again, nothing that's actually happened to me, you know? So,
If it does, please let us know, and we'll turn it into an episode.
Oh, wow.
No, I will, of course, help. Now, this poor writer, she's not finished with her questions.
I will
though.
say one thing the other day.
Yeah.
I had another ghost incident.
What?
Yeah, I was at Middleton, at one of the houses up there, and you've got those like push-in drawers, like you like push them in.
Like a soft close thing?
Yeah, it's like you push it in and it like is closed, right?
Uh-huh.
And like I was just sitting in the kitchen and it just like pushed in and opened by itself.
Really?
Really?
An object that, by design, contains a tense spring.
I mean, I've never seen it open by itself before. And
I think it just means you need to get a maintenance man in
and
there.
it's never done it while, like, you know, we've not been there for a long time. So and just rocked up and it's been open.
Whenever you're not there, the draw's just party time. In, out, in, out, in, out.
I actually, it made me wonder whether or not you could have, like, ghosts that follow you around.
That's a thing.
Yeah, because we always think of ghosts or spirits as haunting houses, or like if you go into a place and it has a presence. Well, it's like, I wonder if you could have like a spirit or entity that was like following you around and like doing things occasionally.
There are tales of poltergeists that tend to follow around like pubescent girls. I don't know why.
Right, okay. Another creepy thing.
I think it tends to be more like, oh no, it's this girl is going through some serious physical and emotional changes and is acting out in such a way that adults around her just cannot fathom, because they're all stuffy old white men, and it's fun to trick them.
Well, my theory, just to finish my thought, was that maybe like when I had that seance when I was a kid,
Oh god,
maybe I attracted like a spirit, and you know, maybe they're still attached to me.
Sure, and once
Plants,
every
sinks, drawers.
This is what I'm saying.
once
right?
every year and a half, it's like, oh, I might mess with him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Don't let him forget.
Yeah, when no one else is around. Yeah.
Well, we were there for the sink.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
The sink did turn on its own, Callum.
call a maintenance guy, not Echo Bodine, as this woman did for the spirit that's following her around.
Sorry, like, no, astral projection.
Yeah, so that means that she believes potentially that the husband is doing this on purpose. Sorry, we should finish the letter.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is a woman talking about her friend's husband's
Yeah.
soul.
Oh, we got it.
Should I ask him if he realised what's happening?
No.
It wasn't me.
When she caught me in the cubicle? I don't remember that song well enough. He and I have always flirted with each other, but because of my friendship with his wife, I'd never take it any further.
Also, his wife. I mean, I was just saying, like, he's also married. Like,
Yeah.
so she's like, because of my friendship, you know.
Yeah, the fact that that's the thing stopping her from talking to him is
Yeah.
admirable, but baffling.
I mean, if it was somebody else's husband, that would be fine.
What's the 90s? You know, affairs with, like, work colleagues and men is the in thing.
The 90s, they hadn't figured out affairs with women yet.
No, it's in, like, the 2020s? 2020s? We just call it the 20s now, where we're living in the 20s. So now in the 20s,
Nah, it's earlier than that, dude.
no one's having affairs anymore because they all, like, work at home with their families.
No one's got the time or the energy to be sleeping around.
No.
Not that that's what's stopping people. Also morals.
Get yourself to a church. I know I should be asking you how to stop this, but I like it.
Of course she does.
I like that. What's her name? Echo Bodine. Echo.
Echo Bodine.
Echo Bodine. I like that she was reading this letter and going, "This is good shit for a book. I got to
Yeah.
get this in a book."
She received enough of these letters
Yeah.
to make an entire chapter of this kind of story.
Yeah. Sorry. Please continue.
What should I do? I can hardly look my friend in the eye for fear she'll know I'm having sex with her husband.
Are you, though?
Or do you just want to? You've manifested
Yeah.
wanting to.
Yeah.
Is this kind of thing even possible, or am I losing my mind?
Lost it completely.
Yeah.
And the sign-off is smiling in Georgia.
Because she said, like, oh, I don't want this to stop. I can't help but think that she's just, like, wanting to talk about it. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
she's not really.
She needs a
Did
therapist.
The humble
like-
brag.
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, right? Did
Look
she
what
even
I'm
ask-
doing.
Did she even ask for advice? Like, it was like, I don't want this to stop.
She didn't know. She asked, "Is it possible?"
Yeah,
Oh,
her
right.
final question is this possible, or am I
Okay.
losing my mind?
Right.
Now,
Echo's going to say yes for sure.
oh, Ollie, we have Echo's response.
Yeah.
We're not getting to it just yet, because we have another question, and
Okay.
she answers them both with her one response.
Yes.
I do just want to bring up smiling in Georgia. So smiling, she's clearly happy about this scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also Georgia, that's not exactly the most progressive liberal US state.
I will take your word for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty south.
Oh, right. You mean like the Bible Belt? Is that?
Ooh, mate, yeah.
I shouldn't have even said anything. I don't know much about America. I mean, I've been there like the one time. But, you know.
No, I think especially in the 90s, this woman is repressed as hell. I'm not entirely sure that state believes in psychology at the time, and this might literally be her only way of trying to connect with someone about this.
Do you know one of the things I found that was interesting about Americans from my very brief interactions with them was that
Orgasms all the time.
is that they were much more likely to strike up for conversations and like talk to you, but then when they did, they didn't seem as friendly as Australians.
I see, as if it was just performatory.
I don't know. It was just a cultural thing I noticed. I definitely noticed a lot of cultural differences. And it's like kind of like one of those things, like I feel like Australians are less likely to randomly talk to you in an elevator or something. whereas they seem to be more likely in America.
I am horrified whenever someone speaks to me in an elevator. Yes.
Yeah, but if you put someone in a situation where you do start talking, say for instance you were doing a tour or something, and then you strike up a conversation, it feels like Australians are much more openly friendly and like fast friends. So like people try harder to be fast friends, whereas like Americans, I feel like keep you at a more of an arm's length, which is fine. I mean, it was just an interesting observation of mine. Or maybe it was just me.
You got one of them faces that people just want to come up and talk to, but not much.
Yeah, well, I was going to say personality, but yeah, maybe.
Now, how are you guys going? Did you want a drink refill or anything before we continue?
You know, funnily enough, I will say one thing, Callum, is that whenever I talk to people about like some of those like challenges that I had, you're the one person that always offers support. So that's very, you are very nice in that respect. You're a nice person in general.
He is a wonderful person.
Aww. Well, that's staying in the edit. All right, you guys ready for another letter?
Well, we got to hear the response from Echo.
No, her response comes at the end of these two letters.
Oh,
because they are similar enough that she can give them both the same advice.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Dear Echo, I am a married woman with an unusual problem, and I need some help. I'm going to say at least the previous writer was single.
We don't know that?
No, we don't. That's true. But if her biggest gripe was ruining her friendship, then I'm assuming.
Is this like a different letter?
This is a different letter from a different person.
From Georgia?
All within the same chapter of, I can reveal it now, sex with ghosts? Question mark included.
I feel like I'm actually waiting for the rest of the story with bated breath. So.
Let's hear it.
My neighbour and I have been attracted to each other for years and have even talked about having an affair, but we don't want to do anything to hurt our spouses.
Well, you have that conversation. You have an affair? I think we could fit that in somewhere, maybe. How do you start just having that? Well, what if we just had an affair?
I know.
I don't know.
There's several steps before that conversation that you've crossed a line.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like the drunken touching, like, that comes first, you know, like...
This is just really friendly Americans in elevators. I've got to keep that in now.
I don't know why, but I was like imagining like watering the gardens or something across the road.
So was I.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, we should have like an affair.
I thought you were going to slowly build up to it. They're like, splashing each other with the hose. Oh. Yes. The next day she's out in a white t-shirt. Gonna splash me today. Oh.
I had the exact same thought as Ollie. Just
totally perfunctory.
Yeah.
Affair? Nah.
Oh, but what about our spouses? You're right.
The two things stopping us.
What if we get them to like each other as well?
Oh, no.
It's a swap. Yeah.
I think I've seen this movie.
Yes.
Is there an actual movie?
Yeah, it's
not just called Sleeping with Other People, is it? I think that's a movie I've heard of. I haven't watched it, obviously.
It's got the gross guy in it. That doesn't help. It's got Kevin Spacey in it as the man who tricks his neighbour into having sex with Kevin Spacey's wife. Okay. Except Kevin Spacey has just murdered his wife and has framed his neighbour anyway.
Right, okay.
What was it, Dangerous Liaison?
Yes, that was it. We watched it together, yeah.
I know, it's consenting adults. Don't at me. About 3 months ago, I started having these dreams where my neighbour and I are making love, and I actually have a physical orgasm. I can't look either of you in the eyes when I say that.
I mean, that's just... I'll round it off. That's just masturbating.
Yeah. But like, we're all adults here. It's okay.
It's a wet dream, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
With her neighbour.
Yeah. So, like, that's not supernatural. That's a thing the brain can do.
Do you think this episode's going to do really well?
Or is it the end of the podcast? Thanks, everyone.
You know I'm calling the episode Sex with Ghosts.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, nice.
The thing is...
I think you should reach out to Echo for a statement.
I've thought about it. The thing is, they don't seem like a dream. They seem like a real experience.
Well, I mean, yeah, physically, it's having a physical effect on your body. So
Yeah, it's a wet dream. It happens, right?
Yeah. I won't say something. That's all right.
Please do, and I'll edit it out if I need to. No?
I'm not going to say it. Not yet, at least.
Not yet. All right. That's optimistic.
Well, all right, I will.
Go on.
Well, you know, men wake up with morning wood and women wake up with morning dew. So, you know.
I have not heard that one.
I actually didn't know that either. Like, that's
I know what my word award is.
I had to build up the confidence too.
right. Yeah, brand new thing.
Yes,
brand new, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I haven't said anything to anyone about this, including my neighbour, but last night, at the end of a casual conversation about our day, his parting words were, quote, "See you in your dreams."
That's creepy.
Very creepy.
Echo, what did he mean?
Ask him.
Does he have these dreams also? Is this real? What should I do?
It sounds like just flirting.
It just sounds like a cocky, overconfident
Yeah.
guy that's like, see you in your dream. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I know you're thinking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like an uncommon phrase necessarily, is it? Wow. Well, not super common. It's very, yeah, I think you're right. It's a very cocky thing to say, but I do think it's something someone would say.
Yeah. It's cocky. It's not out of the realm of possibility with two people who are friends.
Yeah. Wow. What?
I wouldn't say it.
No, borderline affair level. Yeah.
Yeah.
In context, sure.
Am I cheating on my husband?
Well,
I think we can probably say emotionally.
I was going to say the Bible would say yes.
I mean,
Thou shalt not covet.
I mean, not that I am polyamorous, but is she cheating? If she's lacking in any kind of attention and desire towards her own husband, sure. But if that relationship's strong and going on and nothing's changed, but he hasn't consented to this, so
No. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
yeah, your husband.
I mean, I don't think he'd be thrilled.
No, I don't think you.
I mean, look, I think if I'm being like brutally honest, like I think if someone was having something like that and it didn't eventuate past that and maybe it fizzled out over time, then I probably don't think it'd be necessary to have a conversation with your partner about it unless you actually had like a physical, like intimate encounter.
If it started affecting your relationship, that's when it's bad.
And if it is affecting your relationship, maybe you got some other shit to work out, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
I think both of these women have something to work out.
Yeah. So I think genuinely, like, I don't think that you should necessarily have to have a conversation with your partner if you're just like having that moment. That's me. Like,
No,
I think maybe a psychologist would say something different.
We can try and give this advice.
Dear Ollie, people write in, Dear Ollie.
Links in the description. Oh, our inbox is going to be a mess, isn't it?
I would just give the worst advice.
I think if we legitimately get people asking Ollie for advice about anything, it will be a bonus episode.
I think my general advice would be like, you know what? You don't know how long you have to live. Go for it.
Just blanket that, copy paste that to every response.
YOLO.
Should I talk to my neighbour about this? What if I bring it up and he doesn't know what I'm talking about?
Probably not.
No, I don't think he does know what's going on here. Unless he's a wizard.
Yeah, I mean, if you went, are you astral projecting into me in my dream? Like, sure, but if you were like, oh, I've been having some salacious dreams.
I'll tell you what, the conversation is either going to make or break the friendship.
I was thinking the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
one of you's got to move after that.
yeah, maybe she started with like, are you astral projecting into me? Then maybe that would be a way to fizzle out the whole thing.
That's a good point. How would you bring it up? So...
Like, I think she'll quickly get an understanding or read whether or not they're compatible.
Yeah.
Most people would be a little bit
I've been
freaked out
having
by
some dreams lately, and
No, you'd have
you're
to...
in them.
No.
Well, in
No,
me.
again, too forward.
No, not when you're on the verge of having an affair together. It's a bit.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true. When he's spraying you with the hose, it's
Which
it's
hose?
not for that reason. No.
Sorry.
I was wrong about the dirty jokes. There's lots to tell you how to do this. Yeah.
Is there a way I can stop this from happening? I need help understanding all of this. Please write to me as soon as possible. Sincerely, Anne.
Okay,
Well, I was just going to say, like, a good surefire way to stop it would be stop flirting with the guy. Like, that might be a nice, helpful move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
putting
think
in, like,
for
an
both
end-
of them,
yeah,
right?
like-
Stop flirting with this man who is not your husband.
Yeah, maybe just, like, stop flirting, stop being friendly, and, you know, maybe that could be a stepping stone.
at least she wants it to stop. I'm not the other one who's like, I don't want it to stop. It's like, get it elsewhere. That's the advice.
At least her final question is, how do I get it to stop? Her previous questions were all a bit sus, but she did seem to settle at least on not wanting this to continue.
Yeah.
So would you like to hear Echo Bodine's response to these two people?
Yes.
I'm glad. If you'd have said no,
It'd be awkward.
yeah. Dear Smiling and Anne, both of you are not having sex with an earthbound spirit. These are examples of having sex with the soul of someone that you know. So again, that's just differentiating that they're not having sex with a dead person, it's a living person. Mm-hmm. I don't think that helps, though.
No.
I think that might be worse. If the person was dead, I think it's less awkward.
So it's a yes from Echo, isn't it?
If this sexual experience is something you're enjoying, there is an agreement between your soul and the soul you're having sex with.
I like how you're using the inverted commas because, like, people can't see that.
No. Echo has written the word sex in inverted commas, so I'm doing my best to pronounce
Inverted commas.
that. She then explains that. I put sex in quotation marks because it's somewhat misleading. Since these are souls we're talking about, they obviously don't have physical body parts. But when souls make love, it's more of a coming together as one with a sexual intention, and that's what creates the orgasm.
I like that she's put that in quotations, the orgasm, but they didn't.
No, they said it's a very real orgasm.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Questionable sex, real orgasm.
Yeah. Well,
Is that all she says?
No. I just thought I'd
Yeah.
let that breathe for a bit.
sure. It's like a fine wine.
But Echo has more or less said, yes, this is an affair, right? There's some quotation marks around some words, but she's saying that you are having sex with that other person.
Yes. Soul
yeah.
sex.
Yeah, soul sex, but sex. If you are feeling guilty about having this kind of relationship with someone, and she didn't put relationship in quotes, but I feel like she probably should have,
Yeah.
and you want to stop it, you can, but you have to want it to stop. You can't act like a victim.
Right.
You have to put your foot down.
Metaphorically? Well, spiritually?
Echo now says in brackets, I sound like a broken record, don't I? Because a lot of the advice she gives in this book is, well, you just have to tell the ghost to knock it off and mean it, and they'll go away.
Bad ghost.
Yeah, it's very strange.
like how
and if
you-
they don't go away, well, you just didn't say no hard enough. And yeah.
For a moment, I was going to say it's like trying to teach a kid. Now, if the bully comes up to you, just say no. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But you then wouldn't say. And if they keep going, you just didn't want them to stop enough.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, the first bit of advice is not bad. About, look, you do have to want this to stop. This particular situation.
Well, Smiling doesn't, so...
No, she doesn't, but Anne does. So, the advice is going to both of them. And the next time you feel it starting to happen, firmly tell the soul coming into you to stop it right now and get out of your body.
It's the worst time to tell someone to stop. This being in bed with your actual husband, and then all of a sudden you're just like, no, stop, I don't want this. And they just like, look at you.
What?
What's going on? Nothing.
Never you mind.
This is between me and something else.
Now, Echo has said in previous chapters, at least, you don't have to say stop and no out loud.
Oh, okay.
You can just think it really hard, and that's almost as good. So I guess that's an option.
I'll just stop thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop thinking about this guy you want to fuck, and you might stop dreaming about fucking this guy.
Yeah. Interrupt the chain of thought. And...
Then cross something on your body, like your arms or legs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. you thought like...
I thought the Christian cross. Catholic cross? Yeah.
Yeah. Then do the clearing exercise in the solutions chapter. And she's got a whole chapter about, like, here's how you burn sage around the house and stuff like that. I also suggest having an out loud conversation with their soul and tell them you want these encounters to stop. Their soul will hear you.
At no point in the book has it tried to discuss whether or not the people whose souls this is are doing this intentionally.
No.
Or if this is just their soul reaching out to this other soul. Like, what's the other person experiencing?
I guess she does address that a little bit here and there. And she does say that sometimes you just go drifting off without knowing that you're doing it. And that really scares people because they don't know they're actually projecting.
You should go to the man next door and be like, your soul is reaching out to mine. It's a sign we should be together because I know you're thinking of me.
And sectioned.
Yeah, yeah. Or he's like, good enough reason for me, I'll leave my wife.
As far as your question about cheating on your husband, only you can answer that one.
Oh, she can't give advice here.
No, I don't think anyone really can.
I'd like to go to court, the evidence document for a response from a psychic in the divorce proceedings. Like, yes.
Reason for divorce.
Psychic or...
Ghost sex?
Ghost
I don't know. Some clients I've talked to feel no guilt at all, and others do. Maybe applying the golden rule will help you determine what's right or wrong for you. Ask yourself if you'd mind if your spouse was doing the same thing, and see where that leads you. Thanks to both of you for your letters. Sincerely, Echo. The end.
Not bad advice,
I'm
really.
going to say that last bit of advice is pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't fault her.
Put it all back on them. Like, it is a bit of an answer that's like, well, you basically just need to sort this out yourself.
Yeah. You've got yourself into this. Get yourself out.
Yeah, take a good hard look at yourself and figure out what you want in life.
I think when people say the golden rule, it reminds me of, I think it was a line from Aladdin, which was like, who has the gold makes the rules. It's the golden rule.
Yeah. Yes.
Or
I don't know if it's Aladdin, but I certainly have heard that before.
Something. It's from something.
Yeah.
You've heard of the golden rule, haven't you? Whoever has the gold makes the rules.
So why would you share all this wonderful treasure with me?
I need a young pair of legs.
I don't think anyone here has gold.
I actually don't think I do. Yeah. I don't know.
No, I meant in the stories.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, Ollie, where do you hide your gold?
You
said you were doing some gardening this weekend. Is there something you're burying?
No one should dig up my garden.
Look, it'll be gold or bodies. Either way, what a weekend. Amber, where's your gold?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
I actually don't think I have like any golden jewelry or actual. I don't know if I own any actual gold. Fun fact. Funnily enough, when I was young,
guarantee you, there's a fraction of an ounce in front of you in that there laptop, and in each of these microphones.
Yeah.
At least we use it for stuff these days, not just looking pretty. So, guys, what do we think about Echo Bodine's poor readers?
I thought it was a very interesting story. Yeah. Astral projected love, great. Good for them.
It was really...
And it's called Astral Love.
What a time to be a woman in the 90s, writing into a psychic about having astral projected sex with your neighbour / friend's husband. Like, there's just nothing else really going on. Everything's actually pretty amazing. We're at the end of history. We're having sex with ghosts.
Yeah, that's the worst problem Americans have got. Imaginary relationships.
I actually do think I've now gotten to the age where, like, more and more I'm like, oh, man, things were so good in the 90s.
We were inventing our own drama because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Absolutely oblivious to the rest of the world's problems until they came knocking at their door.
Yeah. But that won't be for 10 more years, baby.
Right, now let's play with some Transformers.
That was good times. Optimus Prime, I tell you.
I suppose these days, the equivalent would be, there would be an influencer who's a psychic. And you would, like, DM them or email them and they would answer a Q&A or something. Like, it's just evolved. This culture, I imagine, still exists almost exactly the same way it does. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I mean,
Somewhere
I
down
definitely...
the rabbit hole of Ollie's Instagram personal videos.
I think I actually do follow someone that is like an astral projector. And, you know, and there are some, like, conspiracy theorist people that I follow just for the lols.
Yeah.
Like when they pop up with, like, there's some conspiracy theories and stuff I actually, like, look at and be like, you know, that is interesting. And then there's some of them just being, like, the flat earth where it's just like, oh, what are these crazy people doing next?
And, you know, to them, Ollie, follows a follow. Ironic or not.
Yeah, it's true. I'll tell you one thing, though. I think one of my favorite documentaries is the Flat Earth documentary.
It's so good.
It's so good. And it's like one of those things where it's like watching a car, like, no, it's like
Slow motion car crash?
you can't, like, look away kind of thing. Like, it's like a whole movie. It's like, how do these people think like this? It's
see, my experience coming away from it was like, they all just want attention. And this is how they get it. They tried getting attention for other conspiracy theories, and none of those really ever stuck. And then they got onto this one, and suddenly everyone was calling them crazy, and everyone was giving them views, and they were like, oh, well, I'll stick with this one then, because it's what gets me people looking at me.
And it was, I think the funniest thing about it was the guy that actually came up with the original theory. He wasn't as popular because other people took the theory and got more popular for being like
They were just more media literate.
Yeah. But he got pissed off because he wasn't getting the attention for coming up with the idea.
Yeah, it's my idea. Why do these other flashy people get all the attention?
I think he wanted to try and copyright it or something.
Yeah, Flat Earth TM. Amber, it's a fascinating point that you bring up there, and actually kind of connects a little bit to the beginning of this Sex with Ghosts chapter. If you want to hear a brief section about why these people thought that they should write into Echo about their particular encounters.
Sure.
Yeah?
Okay.
So this is from Echo herself.
Okay.
A few years ago, I was a guest on Minnesota's top-rated morning radio show, KQ92, with Tom Barnard and the gang. Not being a morning person, I wasn't familiar with the show and had no idea what to expect when I showed up at the studio on Halloween morning. Over the years, I had done lots of interviews about ghosts and thought I had heard every question imaginable. Until Tom Barnard began the interview by asking me if ghosts have sex. All I could think of was how I was going to explain all of this in 10 seconds or less. They always tell you to keep your answers brief. So I looked him straight in the eye and said, "Yes, Tom, they do." By the end of that day, book sales of Relax, It's Only a Ghost had skyrocketed at Amazon.com for the state of Minnesota. People are fascinated with hearing about sexual encounters with ghosts. So yeah.
How do we get this sex with ghosts?
Yeah.
Might tell us.
So yeah, just something someone just throws out there one day will send them on a career of writing books about letters of people fucking ghosts.
I mean, if you can't find anyone in the real world,
Yeah.
She had someone in the real world, her husband.
Oh no, I think we're talking about all those people who suddenly bought the book.
Yeah.
That are there. It's like, tell me how. How do I attract a ghost?
I'm not going to make fun of her.
how can I
or
put myself out there?
I'm not going to make fun of her or those people who bought her book, because what the hell is the name of this episode?
Sex with
Second,
ghosts.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sex with ghosts.
I mean, I'm doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Publicising.
Does it make you
Marketing.
nostalgic for morning radio? Like, in a way of like, it's Halloween, local radio shows getting on a psychic.
If it was the
You're
90s,
listening to KQ92 with Tom Barnard and the gang. Not nostalgic at all. I hate that shit.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was just going to say that, like, if I was that show at that era, that is exactly the guest that I would
Yeah.
be having.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine driving to school in the 90s and that interview comes on the radio.
The weird stuff that was on 90s radio going anyway was...
Imagine those schoolyard conversations that day.
I remember one, because it's like, the school run. And I remember hearing them being like, all right, folks, ring in with the best name for breasts. We want to hear them all. And the winning entry, I remember.
This was the presenter's last day at work, wasn't it?
And I remember the winner was
Probably
breasticles.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah. I mean,
Like, someone called in and went breasticles, and they were like, you're the winner! You've won whatever today's prize is.
Oh, I don't want to know what the prize was.
do you know, I often think about how different our world is and, like, how we consume media and stuff, because, like, when I was a kid, like, I watched The Breakfast Show every day because that's what was on television in
Yeah.
the morning, right?
I'm not saying I didn't listen to this shit.
No, I mean, it's funny now for me because now we have, like, all the options in the world. So,
Would you
like,
ever tune in to the morning show now? Like,
never.
yeah, right? Like,
Never, because I just watch like on YouTube or something,
Yeah.
Someone that I follow that does videos about something, or or if I look up a
You don't have
documentary
to
or
wait for
something.
Halloween morning to hear a kooky psychic on the radio.
The funny thing for me is actually like how popular shows are still today. Like sometimes I'm like genuinely wondering like who's watching this stuff. Like definitely not me.
Yeah, wouldn't
60-year-olds.
Wouldn't it be
60-year-olds?
genuinely interesting to find out who below the age of 30 is watching TV?
Yeah.
Is anyone below the age of 30 watching TV?
Surely not. You just couldn't even imagine it. Like watching stuff on their iPad. I mean, you still watch like TV shows, right? Just like
Yeah.
on the apps, like watching Netflix or something. Like I just couldn't even imagine anyone below the age of 30. I mean, we don't even have the cable plugged into the TV.
Yeah, I don't think we even have a thing in the wall. Or maybe we do.
We do. It's behind the couch on the opposite side of the room.
I was in a store today and they were playing commercial radio and they were like, time for this nostalgic throwback hit. And it was Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I gotta stop this conversation now. This is getting... No, I'm not having this.
Okay, anyway, Callum?
Anyway, does anyone have an MVP? Most valuable person or poltergeist from any of our letters or anything I've read out today? There's not a lot, is there?
No, I mean, Echo did give sound advice. I can't fault her advice.
It wasn't all sound, but there was sound advice in there.
Yeah, given the nature of the...
Of the queries.
Yeah.
I like the word echo.
I like the word Bodine because it is continuously making me think of the B-52s and I can't not hear it in Fred's voice. Because they have a song, Is That You, Modine? And that's all I can hear. Anyway.
I've just been thinking about Matthew Bodine. Ollie?
Well, look, honestly, I didn't feel like it painted a great picture of either woman in the story. Like, they didn't feel like any of their intentions were honourable, so I can't really pick them.
No, they were both certainly boundary pushing with people they shouldn't have been in real life before any dream stuff started.
If the astral spirits were indeed the other married men, then they can't really choose them either for similar reasons.
Yeah, agreed.
So, if I was having to pick an MVP, it would probably be Echo as well, like through process of elimination.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Do you guys think that this marriage made it?
No.
Oh.
Because, right, they would still be married now or not.
Yeah, presumably. Ooh.
I mean, people were more likely to stay in bad marriages back then, I think.
Yeah, but now
Yeah, it's
they've
true.
had plenty of opportunity now that divorce is more acceptable.
Could be.
No. No. And here's my reasoning for that one is, well, the first one, the letter writer was single.
Yeah.
We assume. The second one, she definitely did have a husband, but something about her relationship with him has got her going after her neighbour. So they're either just not compatible or the husband is not a good guy.
She'd just be bored, yeah. And
So-
if so, she's a bad person, yeah.
For that reason, he's not my MVP. And process of elimination, I guess the neighbour's wife seems to be the most innocent person in all of this.
Well, why? Why isn't she in a bad
Oh, wait, no,
relationship
good
with her
point.
husband
Yeah,
who's
okay.
flirting as well?
Yeah,
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's why it's got to be
Logical
Echo.
self-lies. It's got to be Echo. No, I've got it. It's Tom Barnard and the gang. No, first question, do ghosts have sex? No, he's out
Can
of
you
there
imagine? There's
too.
probably like a honking horn.
Oh, no, there is.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. And a word award from anyone?
Oh, I thought we did that because I said Echo and...
Oh, were we just doing the word award?
Well, no,
we're
we
still doing the character, weren't we?
Well, we are... yeah, I suppose. Sorry, I quite like the word Echo as well.
Gotcha. Yes,
So I
absolutely.
was going to do both.
She can be both.
Yeah.
I don't know if Echo's her actual Christian name.
I do like Astral.
Astral. I feel like there was one earlier that
Dew.
I said it was going to... Oh, yeah. Mountain Dew. No, Morning Dew.
Maybe.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain
What
Dew.
would that mean?
If
When
it's
you-
that colour, something's wrong.
I was going to say just maybe like when you're camping.
Actually, Mountain Dew is the nickname for moonshine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that where the name of the
That's where
drink
the
came
soft drink
from?
brand came from,
There
yeah.
you go. Fun fact of the day. Love that.
Amber, you got a word award?
Bodine.
Bodine? All right, Echo and Bodine. Can I change mine?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
My MVP is actually going to be most valuable punctuation. It's the question mark in the chapter title, Sex with Ghosts?
Are those the only 2 letters?
No, she
all
did
just-
receive other letters from people in kind of related situations, but they are longer. One of them is very not fun,
Oh, yeah. Right.
and these two were
yeah,
lighthearted, and we
but
can...
they're all pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
We're not
yeah,
missing anything. We're not.
No. No. I don't think we're going to continue reading any sex with ghosts. But look, we might read some other stories from Echo Bodine's book, Dear Echo, another time on...
Second-hand haunting.
This week's letters from Dear Echo, answers to your questions about ghosts, hauntings, and things that go bump in the night, by Echo Bodine. Episode edited by Callum Patrick for the Peas in a Podcast Network.